Hello everyone, I am against the same guy again, but let's see if this will go better this time. I probably should have redrew again because last time I was really short on mana, so I didn't have the ability to cast any of my good spells. But it appears he's playing a different deck this time, so that's perfectly legitimate. I kind of appreciate that. I would have been a bit annoyed if he had gone sliver hell on me again. But oh well. Yes. This guy is a legendary creature, meaning he has a special bonus ability. I can only have one of these guys at a time, but he is extremely powerful. Now, he has +1/+1 counters, which make my creature stronger. And he can keep building up these +1/+1 counters, and then he can spread them out again amongst all my creatures. So all of my creatures will become stronger because he's constantly beefing them up. I am not going to block that. I have plenty of life, and I don't want to lose either of my creatures. Now what he's playing is the color of blue. Damn it, hat. Blue is the color of trickery and illusion. And they all have very scary effects. Now this bear, he's an illusion. He doesn't exist, but he's still very strong. And as soon as I target it with a spell or ability, it just dissipates because it's just fog. But then you have this guy, Lord of the Unreal, who boosts all the power of all of his illusions and then makes them untargetable by spells. So the natural weakness of illusion creatures, the fact that they don't exist, is made irrelevant. What is he playing now? Veiled Sentry. If cast a spell, becomes an illusion with power equal to its mana cost. That spell's converted mana cost. Interesting. I'm surprised he went for that. He could have bounced Mikaeus and been really annoying, but oh well. Alright, now I'm going to play my Elite Inquisitor. My Elite Inquisitor is really strong because he has First Strike and Vigilance, as well as being a 2/2. And then, I can use Mikaeus' ability to beef him up. So if he attacks me with that bear again, I will kill the bear. Unfortunately, he can't attack this turn because Summoning Sickness. Now what is that? Vanishing 3. That means after 3 turns, this creature will disappear. Now, while that is going to hurt me quite a bit, I can use Soul Warden to give me a lot more life, so the damage I'm going to take from that flyer, even though I can't block it, is going to be a lot less evil. And now what I want to do is I want to consolidate a bunch of tokens and start getting Mikaeus to beef them all up. So while yes, his creatures might be strong, I am going to have lots and lots of creatures that are constantly getting stronger. I'm going to take 4 damage from that, but it's perfectly okay because I was at 22 life, so I have plenty of life to spare. And now things are just going to get more crazy. Increasing Devotion. This is one of my favorite sorceries. I get 5 tokens. So I gain 5 life from Soul Warden because 5 creatures entered the battlefield, completely negating the damage I took from that Chronozoa. And then they are all 2/2s. Ah, this is brilliant. Now I could attack with him, and I wouldn't really mind, because he'd have to lose something. I'll give it a little bit longer. I don't really want to waste my creatures right now, because I can just keep making them stronger, and I would rather have more creatures who are stronger later, rather than trying to get some of his creatures off the board. Because any trades right now would be more in his favor than anything else. And now he's going to use that on Mikaeus, so I can't boost any of my creatures anymore. Which is fine. I was expecting him to start destroying Mikaeus right from the moment he came out. What is that? Whenever you cast a creature spell, it becomes a 4/4 flying illusion creature with, yeah. Now he has nothing else he can do this turn. Now what he did was he played a spell that made it so my creature can't untap. And unfortunately, he needs to be able to untap in order to use his abilities, which is fair enough. But now I have an 11/11. This is Geist Honored Monk. She has Vigilance, and her power is equal to the number of creatures I control. So since I have 13 creatures, she is a 13/13, which is insane. And as an added bonus, she creates 2 of these spirit tokens of her own, making her even more stronger. Even more stronger? Is that a thing? Okay, that's what that does. So I need to kill that before it runs out of those vanishment counters, or it's just going to keep making more and more 4/4s, and that's going to get really awkward really fast. But now I'm going to play another Soul Warden. These do stack. So since I have 2 Soul Wardens out, I can get more and more creatures, and I'm going to gain more and more life. And the plan is to just gain so much life that I can beat him over the head with it. Now, I just have so many creatures that he could block all of my creatures. He could put all of his creatures on my Geist Honored Monk to kill her, but then all of my other creatures are going to deal tremendous damage to him. He loses his bear. I deal tremendous damage to him with all my tokens that he didn't block. I lose 2 tokens, but he loses that creature. So in the end, I lost 2 creatures, he lost 3, and he lost 12 life. That was incredibly in my favor. Now he's going to cast Frost Breath, and that will tap her. He'll tap my Geist Honored Monk, and I guess my Elite Inquisitor? Yeah. But that's going to allow me to tap my Thraben Doomsayer, and he gives me a token every turn, every time I tap him. Oh. I exile his Lord of the Unreal, making these 3/3s. Ooh, snap, son. And I should be able to kill him. Should be. We'll see. I'm okay attacking with my Soul Wardens now because they'll at least trade, if anything. Where normally I would be worried about losing my Soul Wardens. Yes, he's dead. Guaranteed. GG WP. And that's the power of white. That I just made so many creatures that he couldn't deal with that I just overran him. It's kind of like what he did with his slivers last game, where he just made so many slivers I couldn't deal with it. And it looks like he wants to play again.